everybody, welcome to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my beautiful face, then definitely hit the subscribe button. I do vlogs and I'm gonna be posting more advice videos. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make this relatively short, but watch me end up with like a 15-minute video. But yeah, my camera's about to die. I should not have been listening to Moana and filming myself. But anyways, I'm going to be making a video about advice, backpacking advice, and this one is about the essentials. So 5 affordable essentials that will make any backpacking trip worthwhile, and especially for beginners. So I've been through at least 13 countries. I don't have the exact date right now, number in my head, but I just recently came back from Peru where I backpacked. And that was different from my backpacking in Europe. So I have definitely learned more things. And yeah, I wanted to share my opinion, what I think you should have, and some little stories about why I think they're great. So without further ado, let's go on to the video. Alright, so the first thing I want to share with you, and this isn't in particular order, is going to be this beautiful thing. And I have 2 of them. Y'all probably know what they are. You guys probably heard some jokes about these. But these, if you maybe don't know, are fanny packs. And fanny packs have saved me so many times. I have 2 of these. And I will put down how much they cost. I know it's under $20. My aunt bought them for me by Amazon. Thank you, my great aunt Vivian. But anyways, fanny packs are a great way to hold your passport, to hold money, to hold important documents. One of the reasons, I know you might have like another way to hold these documents. I like these because they go under your shirt, or they're supposed to. Don't be like that one person who wears a fanny pack right over their shirt, and then that defeats the purpose. Okay. And I made mine bulgy. I mean, I know that's probably not a good way to. If it was too like noticeable, I would put like a sweater around my waist so it hid it. But I love fanny packs a lot. I've been using them here in New York City too. And I need to buy myself a wallet or a purse or something, but I just gotten so used to fanny packs with traveling. And when I got robbed in South Africa, it was the fanny pack that really saved me in terms of like emotional well-being. I can replace my clothes. My diary was that's what really made me sad, because I had that diary when I was backpacking Europe, so it had a lot of stuff on it. But in terms of like material things, it was in that backpack that was stolen. But my fanny pack, it was this one. This had, no, it's not this one, it's this one. So this one has my money from Europe and stuff, but it has this. Do you see what this is? This is my SD card. That had all my photos from Japan, from Europe, because I did it right back to back from each other. So like I went to Europe, Japan, then South Africa. And if I lost those SD cards, then I would have been literally devastated. So many photos. And side note, I recommend getting an external hard drive, especially if you're going to be traveling for a long time. Making sure that your photos are in different places, so if your external hard drive gets stolen, then you'll still have backups. But anywho, in that case, having a fanny pack on me really saved me, because the thieves were only focused on my big bag, so they weren't really concerned about my fanny pack. And that's also a great way to hold my phone. Alright, so on to the second thing that I really recommend you purchasing in the United States or wherever your home country is before you go traveling, is this thing. I will do a zoom up of this. This is a lock and key. This lock came with 2 sets of keys, and I have the other one in my fanny pack. But why a lock and a key is important? I'm assuming if you're backpacking, you're going to be going through hostels, or at least that's what most backpackers I've met along the way, myself included, used hostels to meet people, to figure out what we're going to do next, spontaneous traveling, and just to find somewhere affordable to crash. Hostels are great, side note. But locks and keys are really important when you want to lock something up. You want to put things in a locker. You use this padlock. You use this, and most hostels sell these, but sometimes they can overcharge. So it's good to buy one. I got this one at Walmart for like under $3. But yeah, so this lock and key would be good to locking things up when you need to. This one is more, could be a little more straightforward, but I feel like sometimes people forget. But this is your simple notebook and accompanied with a pen. And this will come in handy just in case something goes wrong, you don't have internet. You write down your hostel's address, the phone number, any names, any contacts, write them down, because electronics, you know, it needs to be charged up, and sometimes something happens and you don't have Wi-Fi or any more battery life. So I really recommend that you write things down, you take notes, things of importance. Don't just rely solely on like your phone notes or internet, because that can, especially if you're traveling in developing countries, it doesn't need to be, it can be more of a scarcity to come across Wi-Fi. So I definitely recommend having a notebook on hand to write things down. I'm a writer, so my notebook also doubles as a way for me to write down any words of inspiration, any things that come to mind, poetry, and also when you're maybe traveling through buses, which I do a lot when I'm traveling, then writing could pass the time a lot better. And side note, you can also bring a book, maybe a Kindle, but again, that's more luxurious. It's not really an essential thing. But anyways, I definitely think having a notebook is extremely important. And incidentally, this leads me back to the world of electricity and electronics. So notepads are more old-fashioned, but this is the modern digital age. So I recommend having a smartphone. And smartphone, it doesn't have to be expensive. I traveled through Europe with like $100 phone from Amazon, and that worked great for me. It had it was unlocked, and it had 2 slots for SIM cards. I never used it because I was able to find Wi-Fi. But honestly, I mean, you can do it the old-fashioned way, but I prefer getting apps, and apps have helped me so much. So the app that I recommend, my all-time favorite app, Google Maps. Google Maps helped me so much, especially in Japan when I don't speak any Japanese. But Google Maps, it's not only good when you're trying to locate something with Wi-Fi, you can download things offline. So I did that in Peru. I would download a Cusco map, and I'll be able to search up places without having to connect to Wi-Fi. So that's a really good idea. You can do this before you even land in Latin America, or before you even land on the continent. Download maps beforehand, and if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can look that up right quick. You can look up your hostel, you can look up ATMs, anything. So I definitely recommend having Google Maps downloaded on your smartphone. Again, you can get an old-fashioned like tourist map or something, but I want more time to explore, so I'd rather just download the app. But another thing I recommend is having a translation or currency app. So translation, that's for even basic translation. So I use Spanish Dick, I know that sounds weird. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'll have the name on the screen. So Spanish Dictionary is by far one of my favorite apps when I was traveling around Peru, and I intend to go back to Latin America, and I will definitely use this app. It has everyday phrases, and it's just made things a lot clearer. You know, I've gotten a lot better with Spanish, and I really like having this app by my side. So having that map, translation. Fun fact, when I was in Mexico City, I didn't understand a word that one of my waiters was saying, and I was good up until that point. And I was like, man, I really need to understand him. So I pulled up the app, and he was able to write down what he was saying, and it translated to English, and it was perfect. So then I understood him, and he was relieved too. So I don't know, it can work. I think it can work. Give it a chance. And also having a currency app. So I'm not really good at math, and sometimes it often takes me a while to get better at like currency. You know, Japan is easy. $1, 100 yen, great. But in Peru, it's like 13 something. So I got a currency app, and I was able to put in like $5, and then it'll equal to soles and how much it is. And that would help me, and that again saved time. I didn't have to waste time trying to calculate currency. I can do it real quick. So definitely apps. I definitely recommend. Definitely. So those were my basic essentials. So Google Maps, translation / in currency apps, and lock and key, notebook, and fanny pack. And if you do want to, this is a bonus, okay? I'm gonna get it right now. A water bottle. So this is a stainless steel one I picked up at Marshall's for like $7, and it's doing me really good in New York City. But this is kind of dependent on where exactly you're traveling to. So if you're traveling in Europe, that would be a really good thing to have. But if you're traveling in Peru where you can't drink the water, the tap water, then maybe buying, then it might be better for you to buy just the water jugs they have, so you don't have to carry that around. And yeah, so these are my essentials. Let me know what you guys think. Did I miss anything? Did you guys agree with anything? Comment down below, like this video, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, let me put the AC back on, because if you see, I am sweating. I am speaking fast because of the sweat and the heat, and yeah. So, bye y'all. Mwah.